Okay, so we've got something much more solid in the lower frequencies and the snares more punchy. Hi, my name is Adrian Hall. I'm a mixer, engineer and producer, and I'm going to do a short little video for you about the Austrian Audio OC818 microphone and the PolarDesigner plugin that I've used together on some sessions that I recorded recently. So let's listen to the OC818 mic in front of the kit, and I'll flick between the polar patterns so you can hear just what that's doing across all frequency bands at the moment. I'll just globally change the polar pattern. So first, Omni. Next is cardioid. And then figure of 8. Right, so you can hear the difference in sound between all three polar patterns is quite large. What I did in the mix actually was I've got my preset here that I saved. So that's what I was doing it to it in the mix. So we've split the frequencies into 3 bands. So there's kind of a low band up to about 400 Hertz, something like that. And then there's a mid frequency band from 400 to about 2K. And then 2K up to the top is the third band. You can see I've kind of gone for an Omni in the low frequencies, figure 8 for the middle, and then this reverse cardioid for the high frequencies. The reason I'm doing that, I'll play it to you in a second, it changes the character of the mic for different circumstances. So if I solo the low band first, which I've got in Omni, if I just change that to cardioid, or figure 8, it's quite subtle, but the Omni gives the fullest sound. Okay. Then the second band, the mid-range, is kind of the snare sound. So again, I'll pull that around a little bit, and you can hear the difference. Okay, that's quite subtle. And the top end, from 2K upwards, I've got that reverse cardioid at the moment. Okay, so let's start with everything at Omni, and then I'll show you what the mid-range does when I vary that, and what the top end does to the picture of the whole kit. Okay, so you can hear, as soon as it goes to figure 8, there's a certain tightness that you get to the snare. It sounds much more focused and less clattery. I'll just do that again. So from the figure 8. Okay, so that's interesting. Now I'll do the same with the high frequencies. I'll just flick them through, but this time I'll go to the reverse cardioid. So the really interesting thing about this is it basically allows you almost to rebalance the kit, the key elements of the kit, the kick, snare and the hi-hats in this case, in the one microphone after you've recorded it. So if I just use my preset and I can show you the overall change. So this is Omni. And then my modified polar pattern. Okay, so we've got something much more solid in the lower frequencies and the snares more punchy, and you haven't got so much hi-hat kind of splash, if you like. Well, I hope that shows some of the possibilities of the OC818 microphone and the Austrian Audio PolarDesigner plugin working together. in a kind of real world context.